Hi, Assalamualaikum to Sajra. My name is Nika Milena Suha. My number metric is 30DLS22F1063. So today I want to present about introduction. So green technology refers to a type of technology that is considered environmentally friendly based on its production process. Green technology abbreviation of green technology also refers to clean energy production, the use of alternative fuels and technologies that are less harmful to the environment than fossil fuels. The carbon footprint is the measure of the total amount of greenhouse gases. It includes carbon dioxide, also other carbon compounds. It's produced directly or indirectly by human activity, example, vehicle movement, building, and others. So promoting responsibility sourcing refers to the various effort and practice taken by individual, industry, and organization to ensure the product and material obtained in a way that is ethical, sustainable, and environmentally friendly. This concept is relevant in industry that depends on raw material from various sources, for example, agriculture, mining, and manufacturing. So beside that, implement waste management refers to the process of collecting, treating, recycling, and disposing of waste material in environmentally responsible way. The goal of the waste management is to reduce the negative impact that occurs from the waste in human health and the environment. Another goal is to minimize the duration of water waste, promote reuse and recycling, and implement the proper disposal of non-recycled waste. Here's some recommendations for carbon footprint reduction. So number one is energy efficient. Identify opportunities to improve energy efficient in ABC companies, operation, and facilities. Take energy saving measure. For example, the use of LED lighting, smart HVAC system, and energy efficient appliances that can save more energy. Number two, renewable energy. Using natural energy such as solar panel get sunlight to replace electricity. Electric dams get electricity from water currents, and windmill use wind energy to replace electricity. Number three, supply chain emission mitigation. Work with suppliers to track and reduce their carbon emission. Encourage them to adopt green practice and consider purchasing material from within the country to reduce transportation-related carbon emission. Okay, and then responsible purchasing. Number one, supply chain transparency. Supplier need to limit the purchase of each product produced to ensure that everyone get equally. Number two, sustainable purchasing. Form and enforce a sustainable purchasing policies that prioritize supplier with strong sustainability practice. Consider certifications such as Free Trade, Forest Stewardship Council, and Rainforest Alliance. Buy local. Where possible, source local material and product to reduce transport-related carbon emission and support the local economy. For example, buying local product to support local product can reduce carbon emission in terms of transportation from abroad. Example company for reducing carbon footprint. Number one is the Tesla Motor. The electric car manufacturer has committed to reducing its carbon emission by increasing the use of renewable energy. To do so, Tesla has built several solar farms and invested in wind turbine. As of 2021, the company has installed a total of almost 4 gigawatts of solar system and cumulative generate a total of 25 terawatt-hours of emission-free electricity. Example number two, the Swiss Foods and Beverage Company has set a goal for reducing its carbon dioxide emission by 50% by 2030. To achieve this, Nestle has committed to having sources 50% of all their ingredients from regenerative agriculture by then.
My name is Abza Maisara binti Kamar Azmi, number metric 30DLS22F1013. When it comes to promoting responsible sourcing, here is some recommendation. Responsible sourcing of a raw material is an aspect of building a sustainable organization. By evaluating the social and environmental impact associated with raw material and choosing sustainable material, business can make positive impact on the world. Okay, first, conduct impact assessment. It is crucial to evaluate how the extraction of raw material affects society and the environment. Think about things like water use, land degradation, biodiversity, and human rights. Making informed decision and selecting material with less negative influence are made possible by conducting thorough impact assessment. 2. Engage with supply. Engage with supply is work closely with supply to learn about their policy, accreditation, and dedication to ethical sourcing. Like open communication with supplier, urge them to adopt sustainable practice and have assured alignment with your sustainable goals. 3. Promote transparency. Like responsible sourcing depends on the supply chain transparency. Inquire of supply where raw material come from and about their social and environmental certification. Transparent encourage equitable and permit informed decision making. 4. Support sustainable certification. Provided with reputable sustainable certification such as Fair Trade, Forest Stewardship Council, FSC, or Responsible Mining Initiative (RMI) should be preferred. The certification offer confirmation the raw material waste sources ethically and sustainable, encouraging good deeds and environmental preservation. 5. Explore alternative material. Look into eco-friendly and cutting-edge replacements for condensation raw resources. Look for product made of renewable resources or with less of an impact on the environment. Like adopting alternative material promotes innovation and lessen the supply chain environmental impact.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farid Shazwan bin Sapon and my metric number is 30DLS22F1040. Okay, implementing a waste management initiative is crucial for preserving the environment and promoting sustainability. Here are 3 recommendations to effectively manage waste. The first one is waste audit. Conduct a waste audit to see where the waste may be minimized or eliminated. Reduce the trash at the source. Promote recycling and redirect garbage from landfills. The second one is a circular economy approach. Encourage the adoption of a circular economy model, which involves using, repairing, and recycling items and resources to extend their life cycle. The last one is employee involvement. Engage the staff in trash reduction initiative by providing recycling and garbage segregation training and awareness programs. Here are 2 examples of the company that practice the waste management initiative. The first one is Subaru Company. Subaru Company have been zero waste to landfill since 2005. The company tracked its waste production using the barcodes and sends the material to recycle center to be recycled or repurposed. The second company is Unilever Company. The Unilever Company that produce an extensive variety of products required a lot innovation. Some of their effort include transforming the tea waste into a textile dyes and reusing sludge to feed the earthworms.
Here are some positive effects of green technology towards social, economy, and environment. Positive effect. A. Pollution reduction. Pollution reduction may contribute to pollution reduction by improved energy efficiency and using renewable energy sources like solar and wind energy. B. Job possibilities. Green technology design initiatives are being developed and put into action in a variety of industries, including manufacturing, installation, and maintenance. The support of the company grow and ensure its success in the future. C. Improve public health. By lowering pollution and enhancing air quality, green technology can contribute to public health improvement. D. Enhancing quality of life. By supplying clean energy, clean water, and a healthy environment, green technology may help enhance the quality of life for people around the world. E. Prevent climate change. By lowering greenhouse gas emission, green technology can aid in the prevention of climate change. This is significant because global warming is a serious issue, and green technology can help lessen its consequence. F. For potential benefit. Green technology can help business increase production by reducing costs and increasing profitability. This increase efficiency and reduce costs. Every action there will be an opposite reaction. Well, if there are positive effect, there will be also negative effect. Okay, here are some negative effect. A. Environmental impact. The production and disposal of green technologies can sometimes have a negative impact on the environment. For example, mining rare earth metals for use in solar panel pollutes the environment. B. Social effect. The creation and application of green technology can occasionally have detrimental societal effect. For instance, the development of wind farm may cause residents to abandon their house. C. Infrastructure deficiency. There might not always be adequate infrastructure to facilitate the adoption of green technology. Adoption may be hampered by this, particularly in rural regions. D. Cost increase. Development and implementing green technology is expensive. Some companies and people may find it more difficult to embrace green technology as a result.
My name is Karthikeyan Kisaravanan. My number matrix 30 DLS 22F1016 and I'm from DLS 2B.
Good morning to Azul. Today I'm going to talk about related policy for our company, ABC Capital. Our related policy includes solid waste and public cleansing management policy. This policy will be helpful for keep the environment clean and cleansed. And after that, responsible energy policy. The third one, carbon pricing. Fourth one, renewable energy requirements, and the last one is vehicle emission standards.
Now is a green practice. There are 6 green practice. The first one is solar power. The second one is avoid plastic. The third one is eco-friendly packaging. The fourth is electric vehicle. The fifth is about eco-break, and the last one is green manufacturing. We start with solar power. Okay, solar power installation is one of the effective way to practice green technology for today's generation. Solar power may look like expensive way, but it's only for the first time, and after that we can reduce our electricity cost. The next one is avoid plastic. Avoiding plastic is another way of we practice green technology and saving the environment. This will always help everyone to keep on remind that the usage of the plastic bag is too dangerous for the environment and all for the future. Instead of using the plastic bag, we can start to practice the paper bag implements to carry out our things or groceries. The third one is eco-friendly packaging. Another small initiative that can be took by the companies or plastic bag manufacturers is making biodegradable bags, which is made from plants-based plastic such as algae, sugarcane, used cook oil, or seaweed. Next is electric vehicle. Technology is also following the era as from the side of car manufacturing, which won't be harming the nature environment. This won't be disposing any smoke like carbon dioxide that harming by air pollution. This way can be practiced by people who afford to buy an electric vehicle such as Tesla. Now is eco-brick. Eco-brick works like a brick and can be used to create many interior items such as a chair, table, or architectural structure. The trick is to clean, wash, and dry the plastic before putting it in the eco-bricks because bacteria can break down and affect the quality of the eco-brick. The last one is green manufacturing. Green manufacturing utilize sustainable manufacturing methods to cut back on production waste, energy use, and pollution.
And after that, it is conferences. Conferences in our company, which includes 6 conferences. The first one is good health and well-being. This one is to reduce the carbon emission produced by vehicles as a result of the activities that take place to ensure a healthy community with good ventilation, which is to have a clean and healthy environment with clean air. And after that, quality education, which is enhance access to effective programs and high quality education, and encourage lifelong learning line with SDG. SDG means Sustainable Development Goals. And the third one, industry innovation and infrastructure. This one, enhancing industry innovation and infrastructure occurs during the waste management process that can be reduced. And the fourth conferences is responsible consumption and production, which is promote the ethical sourcing, waste minimization, recycling, and sustainable production methods, which is just like recycling plastic bottles, paper bags, and such as. And the fifth one, climate action, which is implement strategies to boost renewable energy, gas emission, and prepare for climate change in accordance with SDG 13, Sustainable Development Goals 13. And the last one, life on land, safeguard of biodiversity, fight deforestation, rehabilitate damaged lands, and preserve terrestrial ecosystems. And that's all from us. Thank you.